Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Sorry about the long break. So,
Ni hao.
ni hao indeed. So, Pepperoncini, you are at the bottom of the beanstalk as these burglars are climbing up it. These good-for-nothing, property stealing, self-absorbed bean crawlers are climbing up your beanstalk. What do you do about it?
Well, I don't like these people touching on my stock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting some firewood and some tinder, and I'm going to start building a fire around this and getting it all prepared to light this thing on fire. We're going to start getting the little sticks and put them up there. We're going to make the world's best teepee fire with this thing in the center.
Excellent.
We're going to leave a couple little ways to get into it from all four sides. That way you can light it evenly and you can fill it in. It's going to go up for sure. We're really going to spend some time on this. And we're going to wait for the party to get back. I don't think we're going to get done with it before they do.
Alrighty.
I guess, do we get back to the town at all yet?
You do get back to the town. That's a good idea. Let's go back to the town while I figure out how we're dealing with the beanstalk fire. Back in town.
I want to check on my my bean stew. How's that going?
You know what? There's Glib Glob. He has crawled into your pot of warm water and is bathing himself in it.
Okay. But no bean hasn't grown or anything?
There's no sign of the bean. It might still be in the water and he ignored it, or maybe he plucked it out and ate it, or maybe he threw it away. You'd have to ask him.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go out to him. Hey, Glib Glob. What are you doing in my bean stew?
Hot tub.
All right, well, that's enough of that, Glib Glob.
What? No hot tub?
No hot tub.
No hot tub?
No.
He gets out, sadly, and you can see in the water, there's the bean. It's got, maybe like it's starting to crack open a little bit, and there's a little bit of a sprout coming off one side.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to take it out of the water. And maybe put it off to the side somewhere. I'm just gonna like throw it on the ground.
You just throw the bean on the ground?
Yeah, this isn't the bean stew I wanted.
I hear that.
It's ruined now. That's what I do.
Right.
I just dump the water on it and I get out of here.
He looks at the water on the ground and the fire going and sadly crawls his way back into his tower. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, he's over there abusing small kobolds. I'm going to go grab the cart and donkey, and then I'm going to bust into Shenanigans, look around, find like the most jacked motherfucker I can.
Yep, there's a half-orc with bulging muscles.
No, there's a dwarf there with 18-92 strength.
Yeah.
Did you roll 18 strength again?
Yes, you did.
I rolled it. In roll
Then
20.
92.
Hold on. 14, 11, 10, 16, 11, 18, 10, 92. All right.
I'm not cheating.
Alrighty.
And I've got, he's in full chainmail, and he's got a battle axe and a wood axe.
And you say you're a dwarf?
Yeah, my name is Hans.
Alright, you see a stacked-ass dwarf over there.
Perfect.
He's wider than he is tall.
Hey, meathead, come on, I got a job for you. Pays well.
All right. I don't have a token, so I can't move it.
Yeah. Perfect. I throw him in the cart. Not actually, but...
All right. Faster this way.
Get in the car. Where's the other fucker? Walker.
I come up.
Get in the fucking cart. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm sick of this. I didn't even get any bean stew. I just dumped it out on the ground.
Beans.
Right.
There's some adventurers who went off to investigate the beanstalk. They came from Shenanigans. They left from Shenanigans.
Yeah, that's us. We got to go back.
No. There's another group. There's a cleric, a fighter, some other guys.
How the fuck did we not pass them on the way?
More
Ships in the night, man.
They can help out.
Oh, they're fuckers.
We better go warn them about there's a bunch of ogres.
Yeah, Walker, I'm with you.
Ogres?
Oh, yeah.
Ogres.
Don't worry about it.
I hate
They're
ogres.
dead now. Good.
Ogres.
They're dead.
Oh, good.
Aqua, just drive the cart back.
All right.
I got to take care of something. And then I just speed down the highway.
Speed down the highway to the church?
Yeah.
All right. So you will arrive at the church first, followed by those in the cart. You arrive and find the beanstalk on fire.
I don't think I got to light it. This is going to be a really slow, meticulous process. I'm not ready to light it on fire yet. We're just getting it set up to be lit on fire. We're hard prep for this. We're getting all the wood. We're making sure this bonfire is ready to go. This is like a 2-hour bonfire we're getting ready for.
Okay, so you arrive to the prep work of a bonfire around the beanstalk.
The fuck are you doing? You building a house?
Look, I tried to stop them. They snatched the skeleton hand. They went up the tower. I'm just gonna burn it down. Fuck them.
Or ogres.
How close is Knife to the beanstalk?
That's see.
I'm in the cart.
Fire. Get the escaping ogres who are going up the stalk.
I'm sorry?
We're not there yet. He's
smart. I heard fire. Ogres are weak to fire. It's good job. Good thinking there. Good thinking there.
Yeah, well, so Walker, we're not there. Yeah,
Yes, we're looking slightly behind.
Yeah.
How close is Necrofer to this beanstalk?
Necrofer is maybe like 20 or 30 feet from the
Okay.
beanstalk, so maybe, 10 feet from the stuff.
Like, you realize that if you burn it, it's still going to fall, right?
I don't really care where it comes down, as long as they come down. Or maybe, you know what's even better? Maybe they're stuck up there.
Well, don't worry. I'll get them down.
If you say so. If not, we got plan B. It's all set up.
I'll pull out my crossbow and start skating up the side.
All right.
I'll get up the side. I'll pass the fighter. Start moving down, you motherfucker.
Hold on. Let's not jump ahead here. Let's take this a little bit at a time here. So you arrive at the beanstalk ahead of the other people, and then you begin to skate up the beanstalk. Meanwhile, Pepperoncini is still building the fire around the base of it. And then coming behind all of that is the dwarf and Sir Walker in the cart that's supposed to haul Necrofer's remains. So let's see how far these people could have climbed in that amount of time. Let's take a look at climbing rates for unencumbered player characters. NPCs, time and movement, climbing rates.
And then it's minus some time because they came later, and then I delayed them however much you want to count that. So it's not the full time they've been gone.
Rates of climbing. It is... Ledges is 1. So 1 is Croft reference. Climbing is different form of the climbing at which... Multiply the appropriate number. The result is the rate of climb for a character in feet per round in any direction, up, down, or sideways.
Plus the fighter was encumbered.
Rate of 12, moves 8, can go for 12 feet per round since he's a thief, but Rupert struggles 1 and 4 feet per round. Okay, so these guys can climb 12 feet per minute, which, to be honest, doesn't seem like nearly enough, but that's what the rules of the book say. And I guess that's like, indefinite speed, so you're taking your time and you're being careful and everything.
Well, the halfling would be 6 feet per minute.
Yeah, I think the halfling would probably be the slowest one at 9 feet per minute.
Is it actually climbing? I thought it'd be more like walking up.
9.
Right?
I thought
like,
halfling started at 6.
Like a spiral staircase, or is it actually climbing?
It's climbing. It's like it's like a ladder with all the little sprouts coming off the side to give you handholds, and the big central thing is not quite big enough to just walk inside, but like you could easily scramble up it. It has plenty of ledges and stuff. So they can do 12 feet per minute, and so they're a couple hundred feet up by now. Yeah. And then Shag skates up the beanstalk, and you break through the canopy, crossbow in hand. You can see the fighter's at the bottom, slowly making his way up after the halfling. And you start coming up from below the fighter, who gets a perception check just to see if he notices people coming after him.
Oh, probably not. Like, the skates are quiet, and I'm not yelling yet.
You may not be yelling, but he might be taking glances down every now and then. There was an angry halfling down there.
Fair enough.
And let me roll his perception, because he rolled a 9 on the die. But if he rolls well on his perception... Oh, yeah. Yeah. He just barely passes. So he throws a glance down at some point when you are 1d100 feet away from him. When you are 60 feet down, he spots you and shouts to the others, "We got company!" But by now, you guys are above the tree line. You're about maybe 250 feet up.
Cool. I skate around to the other side of the beanstalk, continue all the way up until I stop hearing them shuffling around.
Okay, so you're going to try and pass him on the beanstalk.
Yeah. You can't reach around it. Can't stop me.
So...
Flip to the other side. Yeah, he can't reach around and...
He may not be able to, like... I mean, it's a big beanstalk, right? He won't be able to reach to the side, but if he sees you going one way, he could maybe shift or shift the other way.
Oh, sure,
it's not impossible to...
It's not impossible, but what is impossible is being able to keep up with how fast I can go around the beanstalk.
Certainly. Let's see. You are high up in the air here.
Yep.
Wind is blowing past you guys. You can see a flock of birds going by, maybe 100 feet away, but at the same level as you. The fighter sees you coming up and trying to maneuver around him. He will shout to the others, "A little thing is trying to pass us! It's fast! And tangential to the beanstalk!" And they
He doesn't know that word.
She's going at a funny angle.
There you go.
So standing straight. It's awkward looking. How's he not falling down? And they are going to try to block you off. Because they're a coordinated party, just like you guys are. And so he'll move to one side, and the halfling above him will move to, like, they're each going to take one side of it. But they'll be awkwardly positioned. So...
what did you say the diameter is of this beanstalk?
3 feet?
Okay.
Something like that. That's pretty good. It's a nice big thick beanstalk. So we will resolve this with a check somehow to see if you can get past them.
Oh, if they're going to be doing that, then when I get 10 feet below them, I'm just going to stop.
Okay, so you're not going to try and pass them anymore. Once they try and maneuver to block your passage, you will.
Yeah, I'll stop and I'll say, "All right, you guys, you got two options here. You get down, or I get you down." And I'll level my crossbow at them. This is our goddamn beanstalk. I've been through enough today.
You can be directly behind, under any one of these people. Who do you want to be directly under?
I'd say I'm not directly under either of them. I'm if they're on this side, I'm able to see both of them.
Okay, so you're gonna because if we think of the beanstalk as a square, it's a circle, but if we think of it as a square, every 90 degrees there's someone. So there's one person on each side. So you could be in between two of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I thought it was they hadn't all caught up with each other, but okay.
Yeah, no, they're all
Then,
yeah.
I don't know. I'll be behind the non-magic lady.
Okay, you'll be behind the nondescript woman who was talking first. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, she's gonna attempt a crazy maneuver. She is going to sort of let go and slide down and then grab on, and hoping to slide down and knock you off if you're below her.
I'll skate backwards. I've been practicing.
yeah, you can. Can you skate backwards at a falling rate? I'm gonna give her an attack roll with her body.
Yet, I'll just perpendicular.
Skate to the side. Yeah. But I'm still gonna give her a roll to hit against you to see if she can run into you before you can skate to the side with a limb or a leg or an arm or just her whole body. So this is the most awkward attack that's ever been made. For our purpose of our attack, we don't care about armor. We're just trying to run into you. So you can get your dex.
That's all I have.
Okay. And she will get...
Hefty penalties.
Yeah, it's just be a weird attack. All right, so what's your AC?
AC is 14.
Oh, that's really good. You have 18 dex? You're just a fast little kobold.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's a 4th level rogue, so she has +2 to hit. And she's fallen down on you from above, but it's awkward. So I'd say the advantage from being above you, like the back attack advantage, is negated by the awkwardness of the attack. So I'll just give her a roll to hit at +2. That seems...
I'd say she wouldn't get any back attack on me.
Why'd she get a back attack?
Well, because if you attack from above, it's the equivalent of like a back attack style attack. You know what I mean?
I'd say that doesn't apply in this case.
Yeah, it's like Ender's Game scenario. It's just coming straight at him. It's not really above him. It's still straight.
That's true, because he is perpendicular.
Yeah,
so okay, sure. So we'll get rid of her. So it'll be at -2. So she gets +2, and then she gets -2, and she gets nothing for being above you. So it's just a flat d20, which rolls a 14 exactly. So she will hit you, and I want you to give me a. That's the question. I want you to give me a dex check to see if you grab onto her or if she just like booty bumps you off the beanstalk. That is a pass. So she like hits you with her butt on the way down as you're trying to skate to the side. You start to tumble, but you get a hand on her leg or maybe like on her belt.
Contact beanstalk, I'm fine again.
All right, but let's roll initiative between the two of you because now we've got like beanstalk climbing combat.
Damn. I used up all my good rolls.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that fucking 18, that would have been real scary.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, you've got the skill for this.
She rolls 4 plus 3. So she goes at 7. So you're hanging on to her. She holds on the beanstalk with one hand, pulls out her dagger, and goes to stab you with the dagger to try and like get your hand off of her so that you'll fall. Ooh, natural 19 plus 2 or whatever is definitely going to be a hit. You have AC 14, so
yeah, but that's with Dex.
That's with Dex, right? Yeah.
So that's only Dex, whatever.
So it's going to still be a hit. In fact, it's going to be a crit. Okay. So she will do 2d4 damage to your paw. You will take 2 plus 2 for 4 damage as she stabs you in the hand. And give me a con check. Give me something to hold on and not be like, because you're hanging on by your hand for the moment. Give me a con check.
Again, Dex to get my feet back down on the beanstalk.
Oh, yeah, Dex to swing yourself on the beanstalk before you can let go. I'm okay with that. Flying colors. All right. You let go, you start to tumble, but your feet are on, and you sit up. What do you do? It's your turn.
I skate down below her, off to the side, up, and right up through that hole she just created for me.
All right.
And then I'm again going to turn around and shoot her with a crossbow.
All right. You're shooting her from above. You can get +2 because she's not perpendicular.
Perfect.
22 is a hit. It does clear by 10. Roll me double damage. Dice. Where are my dice? You do 11. Oh my god, that's really good. 2, 3, 4, 8, 7.
Not in the mood for this.
All right, she is badly wounded, and it is now that the rest of her team will roll into initiative.
Probably like 30 feet up above them.
Sure, 30 feet above them. Rest of the team is going to go for initiative, but before we do that, let's take a look down on the bottom, back down at the base. The wagon is just about to arrive. Pepperoncini's been building fires, or building, prepping the fires. What's going on at the base of the beanstalk?
We started with the little sticks. I think we've gone around and we've got the good level of kindling done. I think we've gone through the medium level sticks. I think we're on to more of like the wrist size stuff at this point when they get here. We're really to make the TP going around. So we haven't quite gotten to the real big stuff yet, but we're getting to the end of my halfling abilities here pretty soon.
All right. And what about you, Sir Walker, arriving on the cart?
I'm going to be on the lookout for our, because I heard there's going to be a another helpful adventure group to come fight the ogres for us. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lookout and gonna warn people in case the thing falls over.
Okay. Cool.
I just got hired. I've got no idea what's going on.
Pulling the shit. All right.
If I see him just standing around, I'm gonna point at him and go like, "Hey, I think you're supposed to get the dragon in the cart."
Oh,
Right, yeah.
right. Yeah.
And then I'm
I'll
still
start-
building my fire, though. I'm not helping him. We're fire building.
I'll start hauling.
Okay. We're gonna roll initiative here. It's gonna be weird.
I'm gonna start glancing up too. You know, our kobold on the roller skates just flew up the side of this, and I'm hoping that lady who like swatted off my skilly hand and went up. I'm hoping she starts falling soon. I'm hoping to see her coming through the clouds. Is really what I'm hoping for. I don't remember which one that was, but
You need me to roll initiative, Neal?
I do need you to roll initiative, yes.
Damn.
Let's see
Is that a
again.
10 that you got?
I got a 10. Again.
Okay. So here's how it goes. The wizard goes first, but
Can
is
she even cast a
holding
spell?
her action. She's waiting. The rogue goes next. You said you're 30 feet above the rogue or 30 feet above the people above the rogue?
The people above the rogue.
Okay. So the rogue is going to try and throw a dagger at you, which is going to be a little bit awkward. A, B, C, D, dagger range, 5, 10, 15. So you're going to be at... she's going to be at range 10. No, she's going to be at maximum range from you at this point. So she's going to throw at a -5 penalty.
That's fine.
Natural fucking 20 again. I don't know how she does this stuff. It's only like an 18. It's not going to crit, but she will actually get you with one dagger for 3 points of damage.
If she's also throwing straight up, though, I'd say she has reduced.
Yeah, we never
Range.
bother with reduced range from those things. She's at max range. She rolled a 20. What do you want me to do about it, right? Like, even if she had -1,000,000 to hit, a 20 is still a hit.
Yeah.
I want you to take that dice and break it with a hammer, but I mean, I don't.
This die normally rolls like shit, but today it is on fire. This is the only reason I keep it is because of the first D20 I have, and it's just doing so good today. Normally it's 8s and 9s and 7s. All right, so the rogue hits you with one dagger. She's got another dagger she can throw at the end of the round. The cleric climbs down a ways and reaches out a hand to the wounded rogue and casts Cure Light Wounds.
I'd say he can't cast a spell with only
Why
one
not?
hand like that.
Why not?
Or wait, is that a somatic?
Cure Light Wounds is somatic and verbal, but with one hand, I think he can, or at the very least, since it's
Okay,
it's a
maybe
3
the
foot, he
cleric.
can like hold on with both of his legs and touch her. The cleric has got some strength
he's
here.
Neal, he's a halfling. Like, as
Oh,
a
you're right, it is a
6'2"
halfling
dude,
cleric.
I may be able to get my legs around like that. May.
Mm-hmm. Well then, if it's a halfling, then the halfling should actually be able to stand on one of those side branches that people use for handholds fairly easily. So the halfling will touch her and heal her for 1d8 hit points, which I just dropped.
That's a 1, right?
Nope, it's a reroll for maximum healing. Oh my god, my party is... My NPCs never do well. It's the golden day, guys. Okay. Next on initiative this is where the combo comes off. The fighter... remember how the wizard was holding her action, his action, the action? The fighter
I would better do it.
grabs the wizard and leans backwards and holds the wizard, giving the wizard a platform from which to cast their spell.
Okay.
And the wizard points at you and casts grease on the beanstalk all around your feet. I need you to make me a saving throw versus spell or tumble off the side.
Damn.
Oof. Shag falls.
Falls onto the rogue, right?
That's a great
I'd say
question.
I go straight down, right? So I
Yeah.
fall directly on them.
You're gonna fall. I'm gonna give you another dex check to grab one of these people on the way down, because there are people below you.
I'd say I hit them regardless because I'm directly ahead of them, right?
You might bounce into them. I'll make a separate check for them to see if you. I'm gonna make you make a check to see if you can grab onto them or onto the beanstalk or something as you fall, and then they'll get a check or an attack roll to see if you collide with them. So you will grab something fairly quickly, actually. I think you probably land on the
Just like
the
on
fighter
another
wizard
branch.
or I was gonna
I'd
say you
say
land
just
on the
another
fighter wizard
branch.
who's leaning out. Maybe another branch. Maybe.
Yeah, another branch like immediately below it. Plant my feet again.
Greece is a 10 by 10 area, so you got to fall at least 10 feet.
And I was 30 feet above them.
You were 30 feet above them. Okay. So, yeah, you're now, let's say, you were 30 feet, so now you're 20 feet above them.
Okay.
Okay, then you catch yourself there.
Yep. And now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at them. It's like, I'm about to color spray your ass. You won't survive. Start heading down now. Does the wizard do anything?
Give me a charisma check. See if you're a magic kobold with roller skates and a crossbow. You're already a really weird thing. You might also be a spellcaster, but at the same time, who's ever heard of a kobold spellcaster? You're probably just some kobold who found magic roller skates. You
please
don't
tell me they
cast
say something to
spells.
me.
The wizard just sort of chuckles and says, "A spellcasting kobold? Who's ever heard of such a thing?"
Well, now you have, and I cast color spray on them.
All right, roll me 1d6.
Beat the 6.
4. And what is the area of effect of color spray?
It's a 20-foot cone.
So you can hit the fighter and the wizard on top of them. Yeah, but the other two are 10 feet or more, or lower than 20 feet below you. So
That's fine.
okay. They're both level 3, so that means they do not get saves, right?
Yep.
And I think they just fall.
Yep,
to their
exactly.
death. All
Boy.
creatures above the
I
level of the
gave them an
caster,
option.
all those 6 level or 6 hit die or more, entitled to saving throw. Blind or unseen creatures are not affected by the spell. So they fall unconscious and tumble 250 feet down
And they die.
take 20d6 falling damage. Would you roll that for me?
Yes.
Maybe the canopy of trees might break it, but still, I think even
They die.
33 damage would kill any of them. So you guys are hanging out down below. Not much is going on.
I keep looking up every now and again. I said I was looking for him, hoping
Yeah.
for someone to fall.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you hear a crashing sound, and through the canopy comes a fighter and a wizard.
Oh, please be the woman. Please be the woman. Please be the woman.
Hey, those guys from Shenanigans.
It's not the woman who started climbing, it's the other woman. But it is one man and one woman, if that matters.
I run over to the bodies.
I start trying to revive. I can't even heal it. I already used my heal today, so I'm just
We're just healing proficiency.
devastated. Yeah.
All right, let me roll the fighter's HP. 3d10 plus 369 for high con.
Yes, 17 con. What's the shit?
30 HP. If the canopy broke his fall somewhat, he would be unconscious but alive. The wizard
dead.
has 3d8. The wizard's super fucking dead. The fighter is like, ah.
I run over and I kick the fighter and go, "That's what you get for breaking my hand, dickhead." And I'll kick him.
Wait,
And I'll-
I'm like on top of this guy. Like I'm giving him.
So the medic is trying to save him while the halfling is kicking him.
I'll give him one swift kick to like the inner groin, and then I move over to the wizard who fell.
Okay. The wizard
Yes.
has like a branch
Yeah.
through her chest, and like, it's coming out the front. She's super.
I guess I do a perception check.
Go for it. You see something. What do you
Okay,
see?
wait a second here. I'm. What just happened here?
looks-
That's not how you heal. I'm confronting him.
Look, my friend, he came in and he broke my magical items, and then he just tried to steal my property. I mean, well, I understand being a capitalist. I can't just allow someone to come in and steal my stuff. This is This is unrelenting.
I look into his eyes and I detect evil.
Oh, well, he's not a 9th level character, so I don't know if he's gonna radiate evil, but, Halfling, how do you self-identify?
It's a neutral character, is how I self-identified. It's just
A lot
looking
of
around.
evil people identify as neutral. Yeah.
All right, let's just all calm down here, yeah? Like,
Whoa, I mean,
they're adventurers, there's no need for this.
Okay.
my friend.
this.
When people come and steal my
I still got
stuff.
my hand on my sword at this point, though.
Like, look,
But
we
I-
get
I-
management to arbitrate.
Yeah.
We don't do this.
Okay.
We're all shenanigans people. We don't kill one another.
Well, you know,
They tried to kill me first.
Oh,
I
well,
was
in
gonna
that
say
case,
we don't
that's
know what's happened to you.
I'm
I don't know
not-
why
you
they
don't
fell,
hear
but
that.
I can't say I'm upset by their demise, my friend. You know what? Sometimes veracity, you know, you get your vengeance. So this is my vengeance.
That's so
This is a
thorough.
gift from the gods. Just fell down in front of me. What more can you ask for?
Lad, you can't just kill people who
I
have.
guess that's what
I didn't do anything to kill him. You act like I had some hand in this. I didn't have any hand. I'm just happy
You had
about
one
the
hand
outcome.
in this. Emphasis on had.
You're right. You had a foot in this.
Look, my friend. If I had some way to help him, I would. I don't know anything about healing, though, man. I make paper. That's what I do. I run the books for the company, and I make paper. That's what I do. And some magic items. And I'll catch detect magic and see if there's any magic items around me right now.
I haven't got any magic items.
There's no magic items on any of these people.
Not even the wizard?
Nope. Nope.
Probably got a spell book though.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You will
I
get
want
a
the
spell book.
Yeah, I want a
Absolutely.
spell book. I'll pick up the spell book and start meandering.
All
through
right. We're going to head back up to the beanstalk area, and we're going to roll initiative for... Oh, wait, the rogue gets her second attack at you this round.
Sure.
And you did come down 10 feet, so now she's only at medium range, so only a -2 to hit you. And so D20, flat D20 is a 10. Her dagger goes up and tumbles back down, missing everything. So
Can I
let's
see
roll
how
initiative.
any more daggers she has?
Oh yeah, she's got like 10. She's a rogue. Covered in daggers, you know. Bandolier across the chest, belt around the waist, tucked into the cloak, one under the hat, one in the boot, a knife one in the boot. Classic rogue maneuver here.
Naturally.
It's just she gets a 4 for initiative, and the cleric... The cleric is going to roll, really slowly. Rolls a 9. All right, what'd you get, Shag, for your initiative? 4. You at the same time as the rogue. So, mutual actions. She throws a dagger at you, rolls a natural 1, passes her save versus death, so no big deal.
I'm going to skate around to the other side, see if the grease has disappeared.
No, it is all the way around the beanstalk for 10 feet up.
Even though the wizard died.
Yeah, I think the grease stays because it's got a finite duration, so it's just gonna chill and then vanish. Yeah, it's not a
Okay.
channeled ability.
Then I'm going to be on the other side as far away as I can be, and reload my crossbow, and that's it.
All right, you reload the crossbow. The cleric, the halfling cleric, just points his head, careens a head around until he can see you, points at you, and shouts, "Jump!" with a command. Give me a saving throw versus spell, as you've been commanded to jump. Oh!
Crit.
God damn! Look at those rolls!
You saved it for when you needed it. You didn't need those
Yep.
other saves. You still had a
need 'em.
couple in you, and this
That's
is
still had a couple in me.
Is this a new
Like to
clerical
see.
system or old cleric system, Neal?
This is the old cleric system, yeah. How else could a cleric of Martha cast jump? Or cast command? Okay. The rogue will have to reposition to get another attack on you. It's going to be
But I'd
awkward,
say
but she can still
because
do
of
it.
the specific position that she's in, if she moves at all, she loses that second attack.
Well, she rolls a 1 anyway, so she
Okay.
throws her dagger and it falls down to the ground below. Down below, some daggers just sort of start raining down. They don't hit anything, unlikely. Let's see, a natural 20 on either of these to hit someone. No, but a 19. One of them lands kind of close to the new dwarf and just like thuds in the ground beside you.
Look out! I sail. I'll just finish loading this and get this back to town.
Sure. What else is happening down here? Sir Walker, what have you done about the body?
So I think at this point I go back to trying to stabilize this guy, but I don't have stable. I don't have like proficiency in this, so I think I just like I kind of crutch on my lay on hands ability, so I don't actually know how to do it well.
You're not trying to stabilize. You're just trying to.
Well, I am trying to stabilize, but so I guess I just make
an int check.
Yeah.
Don't you have 2 at level 2?
So I make an int check to heal him or something. I don't know.
Learn to know how to stabilize his wounds.
I don't know what's the stabilize roll.
It's
Just an int check, a solid int check.
Okay.
Yeah. 25. You successfully stabilize the fighter. He's at -4, but stable.
I'm going to put him on the cart, and I'm taking him with the dragon back to Shenanigans. You guys are nuts.
I'll help you put him on, and I'll help grab around the fighter's waist and help him get him to the cart. And I'm gonna grab his little coin sack.
I don't need help. I've got super strength.
Yeah,
No, I'll definitely help you. I'll definitly help you.
Wait a second.
Go away.
You're a spellcaster too. Are you with Buck? We've had party killers before here. I think it's these wizards, man. They're always.
Look, my friend, I've had a really rough day. Okay. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by something that's 6 times your size and flown through the air and hit a tree before, but let me tell you what, it's not fun. I was dead in the air. I just was flying. I had no idea what's happened. Then you wake up and your ribs are out of you and they're coming back in you, and then people come and they try to steal your shit. It's been a hard day, man. It's been a hard day.
Your ally is getting attacked by a bunch of centipedes. You have a fireball spell. What do? You
cast it well behind the centipedes, so that way it doesn't hit the party member.
That's why he's a wizard.
Still watching you though. That's a better answer than what Buck did.
Well then, here you can help him watch me with this, and I'll give him one of the 2 light stones I have. There you go. Now you can see better.
I make sure he doesn't get anywhere near this guy though. I guess I let the dwarf handle it. You said you knew it or something, right? So yeah.
No. All right.
Yeah. I know from Shenanigans. I'll take him back. Yeah.
Okay.
As he's keeping me away, we'll go back over to them.
Am I into hauling the gear into the car?
It's gonna take a while. Like, it's not the strength issue. It's that like there's lots of pieces and you're trying to put them all together. So it'll take maybe 5 minutes to load the cart, maybe 10 minutes.
A few more rounds. Okay.
Shit, a third. Okay, I gotta roll this cleric's wisdom to see how many spells they've got. Give me just a moment here. 2,
9.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's got an 18. Look at that. Weird, huh?
14 wisdom is, I think it's 2 first level spells.
Yeah.
Also a second level spell.
I think so.
14 wisdom is just 2 first level spells. So a 3rd level cleric with 14 wisdom should have 4 first level and 1 second level spell. Okay. We're gonna do a one of those. Let me just write these down now so I have them all written down in advance. And one more first level spell. I think we're gonna do... That's a pretty classic cleric spell. We'll just run with that. All right.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
Whoops, I think I wrote down, I didn't write down a second level spell. Oh, I definitely didn't write down a spell. So we will scrap this one and do this one instead. Okay.
I wish you luck.
Do you need to use your action to do this? Okay, no, that's not gonna... You will do the other spell first. Alright. And that is gonna be a casting time of 4. So, our cleric... rolls me some initiative there, Shag. Our cleric will get 7 on the initiative. And our rogue... Oh... Rogue... Does the rogue have a higher climbing rate? That changes the actions. Hold on, I need to look up climbing rates. I should have done this while you guys were chatting.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Wait, is this the piece of metal from the dragon?
Yeah, for sure. That one is.
Right.
God damn. 13 on the initiative, boys.
That's bad, man.
That is.
Whoa, what's this thing? That doesn't look like metal.
I'm gonna go over to the wizard and start patting him down, seeing what else they got. Start on the belt, see what spell components. We're gonna start peeking around on him. Sure, nothing of too much use. See if we can help figure out what spells he's gonna have in the spell book.
Okay.
You know?
Rogue gets a 10.
Hopefully he's
And
got some colored sand.
Shag gets a 13. All right. So the cleric goes first. The cleric, the halfling cleric, still standing on his little beansprout branch, will point his finger at you and create a brilliant ray of scorching heat that slants down from the sky to strike one target of the caster's choice. The victim is entitled to saving throw versus spell to avoid the ray. A successful save indicates that it missed altogether. Any creature struck receives...
You gotta be shitting me. Missed by 1.
Oh, any creature struck by the ray sustains 1.6 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level. So 1d6 plus 3. 1 and 3 is 4 damage to you. I'm sorry, plus 2 points for a caster level. So 6 and 1 is 7 damage. In addition, living creatures are also blinded for 1d4 rounds. You are blinded for at least this round. Okay. Shag. So you can't see what the cleric does, but you can hear the sounds of grunting below, and then it becomes your turn, and you're blind.
Yep. Well, it's pretty simple what I do. I cast invisibility on myself.
Ooh!
And I skate down. Probably like a good, like, I'm gonna guess, like, this is a real rough guess, but like probably 100 feet-ish.
So you're gonna
leave,
skate as the wind blows past you for...
Yep, and then if I feel leaves, I stop.
Okay. Since you have magic rollerblades, you don't need to worry about fucking up your skating and tumbling off the side. That's just not gonna happen with magic rollerblades. The only question is if you accidentally run into one of them, and everyone's sort of moving about. You're invisible.
As far as I know, I was on the opposite side of them.
Right. What you didn't see was that the cleric was climbing up, not cleric, the rogue was climbing up towards you to fight you in melee combat, none of this range stuff. So I'm going to give you a 50-50 chance of being in the path of the rogue. So give me a D100. On a 50 or lower, you run into the rogue on the way down. And I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out if it happens.
17.
Okay. So you do run into the rogue. Do you just run over her and down her? Or do you impact her? She's climbing. You're climbing like this, and then all of a sudden, it feels like rollerblades would probably hit her in the face. Just make me an attack roll at like minus nothing. Just a flat attack roll that you'd normally make for melee attack.
Okay.
You hit her in the face with your rollerblades.
And I'd say that, yep, okay.
So I'm gonna have her make a strength check to maintain her grip or tumble. She passes the strength check, I think, unless she's got really shitty strength, which is possible. No. Okay. So you hit her, She falls backwards but holds on with her legs and grabs the thing below. You skate on down. Roll me D4 for hitting her in the face damage. 4. Oh god. Now here's the tricky part. Invisibility breaks if you make an attack, but you didn't intend to make an attack. You accidentally ran into a person, which sort of was an attack.
So I would say with that is it's an active thing, and like with intent. This is. Would you say it breaks invisibility if you trip on something and hit someone on your way down?
That's the question. I don't think so.
Yeah, like you had Georg trip someone over one invisible, but that didn't count as an attack and it didn't break invisibility.
I think this is more of a controlled fall, and the invisible thing.
I'd say it's more like running and then you hit something and you're just as surprised.
Yeah, because if you're invisible and you run into a brick wall at full speed, well,
Yeah,
I could kind of see someone running into a brick wall so hard that they break their invisibility and fall backwards on their face.
I
But I could also see that just like smacking. The whole like attacking loses invisibility thing seems like
I'd say it would have to be like the intent was there. I did not have the intent of doing that.
Yeah. It's interesting how these mechanics. I think the point of attacking breaks invisibility is to prevent it from just being invisible and being able to fight things while invisible. So I think this is an accident, not an intent. So you do not break invisibility. You hit her for 4 damage, and you roll over her body and down the beanstalk. To which you hear cries of "Little fucker ran over me!" Down at the base of the beanstalk. What's up?
Another piece. This thing looks like it's inflammable fire. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. I would maybe leave that one alone. Then I've been going through the wizard's pouches, seeing if they have any spell components, anything else on them that would help me identify the stuff in the book for later. I'm trying to see if they've had anything on them that would help me out further down the road.
Okay. Yeah. The fighter has a bunch of money on him.
I wasn't allowed to get near the fighter. I'm only allowed near the wizard.
That's right. The wizard. The wizard has a whole bunch of creepy spell components on him.
Okay. I've got alchemy and arcanology.
And what else does the wizard have? The wizard has a map, a treasure map. There is an X and some other components. Give me an intelligence check. See if you can sort out the map. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a treasure map. You can see where it comes to this palm tree and this other big rock, and here's a town over here, and you've got like notes that make distances, but it's all sort of garbled. But you think you can put together the cipher. It's just going to take you a little time to decipher.
Can I use my history of ancient items and my local history to see if I can piece together where this is, or if there'd be anything near there?
Give me a local history check. Ooh, no good. No idea where it is.
Okay. That's all right. It keeps me busy. I go back inside the church and sit down now and try to find some piece of the roof that's maybe done, so that way if there's another dagger, it's not quite,
You can easily find shelter within the church. No problem. Okay. Sir Walker, you've managed to stabilize the fighter.
Yeah, I guess I'm just I'm still watching Will, making sure he doesn't do anything wrong.
Got to keep those evildoers on their toes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got it. And Dwarf, you're just packing up the cart?
Yeah, and I'm being very careful because there's some very strange components in here that I wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
If he asks any questions, I'll run over to a window, peer out, and give some helpful information. He's like, what about this one? Like, yes, no,
Objects.
like, maybe. I'll just take guesses at what's most important and what's not.
Let's roll initiative for the people on the vine again.
I'm invisible for the next 24 hours, and I'm way the fuck away from them.
Yep.
I'm going to wait it out until I get my vision back.
Okay.
That's all I'm
Cool.
gonna
So
do.
you just wait.
They do what they do. The grease is still going to be up there. I have the spell. I know roughly how long it should last.
Okay.
Probably like
It was
anywhere
3
from
rounds
4 to
for
6
you.
minutes.
So
Just 3
by
rounds
the
for me?
yeah, when you open your eyes, or when your eyes can see again, you are maybe like 60 or 80 feet below them, and they are climbing down together
Perfect.
on opposite sides. So like they are like constantly like they'll reach down, and the other person will reach down and touch them. So they've got like a full coverage of the beanstalk on their way down on opposite sides. The human and the halfling.
Okay. Neal, I'm going
Yep.
to do my best to move silently up to the rogue. So I guess you'd want to roll initiative.
I think we're sort of out of initiative. I just want you to make me a move silently check.
Oh, yeah, no problem. They can't really win.
I'd say that.
34. Yep. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. One of them rolls an 18 on their check. I got to roll their perception now. They need, what, 16 perception to
Yep.
have that?
To tie it, yeah.
4 plus 2 is 6 plus...
Literally
That's
can't.
not going to make it. Yeah. 6 and 1 is 7 for the person who rolled 18 perception. Nope. They don't hear you coming.
All right. I pull out 1 magic dagger, 1 steel dagger, and I'm going to kidney shank the rogue.
All right.
Because
So-
their arms are lower than their kidney, or are above their kidneys.
Yes.
They won't feel me yet.
Nope. You can use the assassinate ability. They don't see it coming. Make me. You can go ahead and make me roll to hit at +4, and if you hit, you do assassinate damage.
Excellent. No, that should only be 4, 7. Excellent.
21 is a hit.
Doesn't
It will clear by 10 as well.
So does that just damage double the die or double the assassinate bonus?
I think I wrote it down what it does, but I don't remember, so I have to look it up. Assassinate. Critical hits resolve normally.
Okay.
So you will double the die damage without doubling the bonus damage.
All right, and then level 5 rogue, so that's times 3 on
2d4
the plus
plus
damage.
12. Yeah.
All right, plus 13 because magic dagger.
Okay. Ooh. Yep, the rogue dies. The rogue gets stabbed in the kidneys, lets go of the beanstalk, and tumbles to the earth below.
And I become visible.
You become
Whoa.
visible. And,
I'm going
there's the cleric. There's the halfling cleric.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna let you go. You take that fucking opportunity and don't fucking cross me ever again.
And the halfling cleric descends quietly.
As the body comes
Hey.
down, I peer out the window and I see which one it is.
It's the rogue, the woman that was blippy to you.
That's what you get. Should have listened to me. Tried to save your life.
Oh,
How do you
there's
feel now, dumb
attacking.
bitch?
We need to do something about that.
I think, I think there's just a cleric left. And you know what? I think the gods will protect him. I think the gods have given me enough vengeance for today. I'll pop
I
back
skate
inside
down.
and go work on the map again.
Right. The party
Get down and
reconvenes.
assess my handiwork.
You
And
all
it's
reconvene. The halfling gets down and just like runs away as soon as she reaches the floor.
Yeah.
I'll catch up.
What happened with the ogres? So they just run away. Okay. I don't chase them.
All right, so I get down. All right.
Yeah, tough done.
Why don't we
Fuck.
take
Oh, sweet. Excellent. Thank you.
Why don't we take our final break, and then we'll come back and see what the hell happens on the other side of the break. Bye, everyone.